Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. I am back today with an unboxing, a luxury haul unboxing. Yeah. So I don't know if it's a haul. It's two things, but I'll call it a haul. So yeah. But my name is Bram. I am a luxury lover. I love bags and shoes and jewelry and all of those things, all the luxury things that I can get my hands on. So if you are interested in that type of content, please like and subscribe and join my channel and come back often and all that stuff. So anyway, to get into it. So today I have like I said, I have a luxury haul, unboxing, two pairs of shoes that I purchased. I realized that most of my unboxings and videos have been unboxing shoes. Yeah, so I mean, I am a bag lover. That's I don't know, my first love. You know, in the recent years, I guess I have started to buy or love luxury shoes as well. I guess I would say the past like 5 or 6 years or so. For years and years, I had bags. I would buy just bags. That was it. Shoes, I didn't see the point in wearing anything that was that expensive on my feet, right? Because I think I've seen a lot of YouTubers in general or luxury content creators or people who enjoy luxury and aren't online or whatever, who say the same thing. I've watched a lot of channels where it starts off where people don't buy luxury shoes at all and they are totally anti-luxury shoes, and then as you watch the channel progress, people start to purchase luxury shoes more and more. And I think for me, same type of idea is that I didn't want to walk on them. I felt like they're gonna lose their value very, very quickly. Obviously, they get destroyed. But I have a little bit of, I guess, a change in my thought process with that, because I can actually enjoy the shoes. For years, I had luxury shoes. You know, I would have back in the day, I would say, I don't know, at least like 15 years ago at this point or whatever. I would buy luxury shoes sometimes, mainly on eBay. There was a few stores that I would purchase from that had relatively good prices. I mean, for back then it was still expensive, but I had a few pairs of like Chanel shoes from back in the day that were like, I don't know, $200, $300, $400, because they were like samples or whatever. And so you don't just run into those prices anymore, but I did have some stuff. Problem back then was my focus was always on, if I'm going to spend the money, they're going to be really, really special. They're going to be fancy. They're going to be beautiful. And then I would never wear them. So I had a closet full of high heels that were uncomfortable. Or you know, a lot of times in the beginning of my, I guess, designer shoe journey, I purchased a lot of shoes in the wrong sizes, right? So I'm an 8.5, 9 in US sizes. And I would purchase, I don't know, to this day, I have a pair of boots that like are 38 and a half, some Pucci boots. Oh, I love them. I think I bought them, I want to say I was pregnant with my son. It was 2004 or 5, and I saw Carmen Electra in them, and I'll show you guys one day, or yeah, at some point I'm gonna go over. I'll have a shoe collection video. But I purchased these Pucci boots, and they're amazing. I've never worn them. They didn't fit me then. I thought that it was like, okay, well, I'm pregnant and I'm bloated and I'm, you know, my feet are big and blah blah blah. They still have never fit because I'm not a 38 and a half. I am a 40 or a 39 and a half, and I didn't understand how the sizing worked back then. So anyway, so I ended up with a bunch of shoes, wrong sizes. I've gotten rid of most of them. The Pucci boots I refuse to get rid of though. And yeah, I mean, again, never worn them. Hopefully one day my daughter will wear them. I don't know. But for now, you know, I hold on to them. But yeah, I mean, you know, so for years I was like, well, what's the point or whatever of purchasing comfortable designer shoes if I'm going to wear them all day and I'm going to wear them out. And so I would buy Sam Edelman, and I would buy Steve Madden, and I would buy all that stuff. And then, I don't know, there was I guess maybe a shift in my thought process a few years ago, when it was like, you know what? I love them. I'm going to enjoy them. a lot of these designer houses stand behind their products, right? So I've had Fendi shoes, for example, that were extremely uncomfortable. I brought them back to Neiman Marcus after wearing them. They took them back because they were defective. I've had other shoes, like you can just resole them, you know, but to me at this point in life, it's kind of like you buy what you love, you buy what you're gonna wear. I love bags, but I go to work and I put my bag away for the day. So when I'm seeing people, when I have meetings, when I have, when I'm working with people during the day, my bag is away, you know, so it's more like something that I look at in the car on my way to and from work or on the weekends, but not as much as I look at my shoes. My shoes, I can wear them every day. I can enjoy them. I can stare at them. I can, I can wear them. So, and I can wear them at work. I can wear them on the weekends. I can wear, so you have shoes for every single day and you can enjoy them. And I think I get my money's worth out of my shoes more than I get out of my bags. So that being said, that's the reason that I buy designer shoes now. And that I'm into it because I think a lot of the times, even though I want this bag, I know that I will enjoy the shoes more. And so that's, I guess, the reason that I have the long-winded reason that I've had a lot of shoe unboxings on this channel, because I guess I tend to buy more shoes, and I love shoes, I've always loved shoes, than I do bags. So, but I do have a few bags coming, guys. So in the next few videos, I have like 4 bags coming at some point in the next few weeks or so. So I will have some good bag stuff. But I am pretty disgusted, I think, as most people are, with the prices, the increases of these houses, like certain things I just refuse to buy at this point. So I've been doing a lot of shopping, like on Fashion File and The Real and places like that as of recent, because I'm just like, if you're gonna close me off to new stuff, where I refuse to, like, I told you in another video, I refuse to play the Hermes game. I refuse to play it. Although I do think at this point in time, right, Hermes bags are, like Birkins and Kellys, are definitely, if you can get them at retail, totally worth it. They're actually, sadly, almost like affordable now. And Chanel, I won't do it. I just won't do it. If I'm not buying, and I'm saying that now, who knows what happens down the line, but at this moment in time, you won't catch me doing an unboxing of a classic flap or a Chanel 19 or any of that stuff from the actual boutique. I just won't spend the money on it anymore. I won't do it. So what I have is what I have in terms of Chanel, and if I find it on the secondary market and the price is right, then I'll do it. But I've been focused a lot on like old classic, I don't know, old fun stuff. I like fun stuff. I don't love classic stuff. Life is too short. I understand, you want to spend the money on something that you're going to get your wear out of year in and year out. And while I agree, I enjoy fashion and I enjoy shopping and I enjoy just the act of all those things. So you usually won't catch me buying something boring with my money, usually. I would rather buy something fun and exciting and love it for 5 years and then never wear it again, sell it, do what I have to do, than deciding right now that I need to spend my money on something that I'm going to have for 20 years. Who knows? Who knows where I'm going to be in 20 years? Who knows where any of us is going to be in 20 years? So I like to focus on what I want now and not what I want for the future. And if it holds its value, wonderful. But I don't keep things now that I don't use. So if I haven't used it and it's just sitting there, if it's not like a collector's piece or something like that, it's going to be sold for something that I will use and enjoy until I'm done enjoying that, and then out with the old and in with the new. There's all this stuff is just stuff. There's very little that I own that I'm truly attached to. It's just stuff. So is my daughter gonna get some of this stuff if she wants it? If she doesn't, she's not into it at this point. Just a little bit here and there. But again, it's just stuff. It doesn't mean anything beyond what it is. It's fabric, it's fabric, and that's it. So that being said, let's get into my double shoe unboxing. Okay, so did a little shopping yesterday, and actually, funny enough, I'm going on and on ranting about classics. I did get something slightly classic, I guess, really sort of out of my comfort zone, because I don't usually like black, and I don't usually buy black, and I don't usually buy things that are as simple as what I bought yesterday. But I did, and I figured it was a good thing to have in my closet just in case. You know, a lot of times all of my bags, all of my shoes, everything is like loud and out there. And there are times when I'm like, damn, I just need to have something not basic, like, but just simple in my closet. So the one pair of the shoes that I got is pretty simple, and I am on the hunt for a simple bag as well, because I do not have a simple everyday bag. Although I do have something coming that I guess is sort of like, I don't know. We'll see what you guys think. But for now, yeah. So I don't have a pair of anything very classic. So here we go. So what is this? Where is the thing? Okay, Neiman Marcus. So I went to Neiman Marcus yesterday. I don't know, my local Neiman, I'm never impressed lately. I love Neiman Marcus in general. I like that store a lot. I go there a lot. I don't know who is doing their buying in my local store, and even in my old local store before I moved, but I'm not so excited about it at this point. You know, I usually go in there to see the Chanel shoes because where I am, there's no Chanel store, like standalone store yet. They're making one, but there's no standalone store yet. And I have a lot of essays like all over the place. So with Chanel, I usually order my stuff from somebody and have it sent to me. However, I like to see the stuff. I like to see the stuff in person. I like to try things on, you know. I see pictures of things and it's rare that I'm like, oh, I need that. I do say, oh, I need that, but I usually like to see it in person, feel it before I commit to things that are, you know, as expensive as what these things are. So, yeah, so I went into Neiman. I usually go into Neiman's to check out the Chanel shoes and Saks as well. But I don't know, my Neiman's, and even like I said, the Neiman's that I was at before in Garden State Plaza in Jersey was just, I don't know, they've gone severely downhill, I think. I don't know who's buying for them now, who is their buyer for shoes, but they need some help. They don't have the great stuff. And I see great stuff online, and then I go in there and there's like crap. So I don't know. But I went in there to see my, to see the Chanel shoes. They had nothing. It was tragic. They had nothing really anywhere. But I will say, as much as I have no shoes from this brand, I have over the years, I find them excessively uncomfortable. I usually don't purchase them anymore. I have sold every pair that I've bought, or I've returned them after like coming home and walking around the house in them and being like, what was I thinking? I don't know. So hopefully I hold on to these. I think they're a good addition to my collection. But the reason that I went for these is really because I went there to shop. I went there to spend some money, and there was not much else there. So I found these and I was like, you know what, since I'm not buying anything else amazing and like fun and special, let me just get a pair of basics that are going to, you know, be good for the days that I need basics, right? I don't know when that will be because I don't ever really want to wear something boring, but maybe one day it will arise. I don't know. We'll see what happens with these. But, so I ended up with a pair of Christian Louboutins. And again, you know, their sizing runs so weird. Usually in Louboutins, I think that they're just so narrow that I tend to purchase, I had a pair of boots before. They were a size 40. I've had some heels. Usually it's 40 and a half. Like I go kind of like way bigger with Louboutins typically, because they're so narrow and so uncomfortable usually. But with these, all she had was a 39, and the 39 actually fits really well. So I don't know what's happening, but let's unbox. So comes like this, right? And ta-da! So what I purchased is they're new. I actually had the Addicts boots previously. Honestly, they looked exactly like this. I bought them maybe right before the pandemic, maybe 19 or something. I purchased them, And, sorry, just to show you guys. So it does come with, one dust cover. One dust cover? I hate when they do that. One dust cover. And obviously, and it's a little bed in here. So I had the original Addicts heels. I thought that they would be very comfortable. They're like just a very basic heel if you've ever seen them. I had a 40. I wore them one time to work, and I literally was like hobbling. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really wear heels very much anymore. I used to only wear heels, and then I had a series of ankle injuries over a few years time span, and I just kind of, I didn't go to physical therapy. I broke my ankle at one point. I didn't go to physical therapy. I just can't bend them the way that I used to. So that heel, like the, I don't know, whatever the angle that my foot is in, it's so uncomfortable to me now. And then obviously, you know, I feel like when you stop wearing heels, it's just downhill from there. It's almost like you can't turn back, you know? So those were like probably a 3.5 inch or so. These are much shorter. These are called the Adoxa. So it's ADOXA. They are 70 millimeters. 70 centimeters, 70 centimeters, whatever, I don't know. They're 70, and so they just really simple, really clean lines, just a plain black boot, right? But you get a little flash of red. I am not a big red bottoms fan. I think, I know that people love them. I'm sorry, I think they're a little played out. So it's not something that I tend to gravitate towards or even look at when I walk into anywhere that has Louboutins. I never go to the website. I never check it out. This is never something that I'm looking for, mainly because I find them very uncomfortable, but I also kind of, again, find them a little played out. It's just, these are very like 2010 10s to me, red bottoms, but these are very simple, very classic, a little flash. So I don't think it's like overbearing, but I promise you'll never catch me. You'll never catch me in a position where I have one foot up, and I'm showing you that in the picture, ever. But they are beautiful. So they are like a smooth calf skin, I believe, is what it looks like to me. Extremely smooth, very, again, very classic. I mean, you have kind of the sole here. It's in like a leather, right? You have the zipper is nice and smooth. You have the little Louboutin logo on. Oh, can you see that? There you go. Oh, maybe not. There you go. I don't know. Whatever. There you go. You have the Louboutin logo on the zipper part. Heel is covered in the leather as well. Yeah, and they're just really simple, and I think they're true to size. So if you are thinking about these, they seem comfortable. I've only worn them on carpet at this point, but they seem like they're comfortable. I'll probably take them for a walk downstairs where I have tiled floors, maybe later, just to make sure that they are comfortable. I'm gonna put some socks on with them and all that stuff, but they seem like they are true to size, if not even running a little bit small, because French sizes, I tend to be, again, a 40, whereas like Italian sizes, I'm a 39. So, and these are French, and they are 39. So if you are thinking about these, you could definitely size down a little bit if you need to. And that's it for those. So that is that one. So put these on the side. And yeah, and again, decide if those are something that makes sense to keep in my collection. This one was kind of like totally on a whim, right? So came out of Neiman Marcus, and I'm walking around. After I bought my Gucci clogs, which I have in another video for you guys, I purchased after I purchased those, I noticed when I was doing searches for them that the thing that was coming up mainly was the Gucci like Crocs, right? And oh, they're so freaking cute. So I love those, and I've been looking for certain colors in my size. I didn't know how they felt. Everybody's like, oh, they're so comfortable, whatever. So I went into the Gucci store, and I wanted to see those. So I took a look at that, tried them on. They're great. I think I'll probably end up with them at some point. I think that they are a relatively decent price point for these price points that we have going on right now, right? But they're definitely something that I think that I would slip on like all the time. They are so comfortable. But they didn't have my size. I'm a 39 in those. I'm always a 39 in Gucci. Those run really wide, I think, as they go up. So I tried on a 39 and a 40. 40 was like super big. 39 was perfect, but they only had a black. And again, black is usually not my thing. Black pair of boots, whatever. But like in the Crocs, I sort of, the Gucci Crocs or whatever we're calling them, I sort of want something fun. And if it's not going to be fun, then like a neutral, like a, I know black's a neutral, but like maybe like a tan or a, like an off-white or something. So I went in there to try those on. Again, they only had the black at the 39, so I didn't go with it. And I know that they could have ordered it for me, but I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of an immediate gratification person, so I might go back and order them at some point. But I was looking around. There was another pair. There was actually, so I know that everyone's not on the same page with this collaboration, this Gucci Adidas collaboration. I am not really a fan at all. However, I'm not a fan. I've been walking past those windows with the bags and stuff, and it wasn't something that I was like, oh, I have to get them. I think most of the things that they came out with are a little strange looking, the way that they collaborated it. But there was a pair of shoes that I wanted to see. So on a whim, I was like, oh, do you have these? And the CA brought them out. They were the last pair in my size, of course, right? They are like a platform. The platform part is wood. If I can, maybe I'll link them down on the bottom or something. If I can figure out how to like link them somewhere on the screen or show you guys a picture or something, I will. But if not, I will try to link them in the description box like everybody else does. I'll get the hang of this at some point. So they're like a wooden bottom, and they have like the GG logo printed, like embossed, debossed, whatever, into the wood. And then the top is one strip of like a pink satin, and then the Adidas Gucci logo is in like a orange velvet on the front of the in the middle of the satin strip. So loved those, and I was like, oh, I should get them. Like it was meant to be. Satin, however, doesn't wear very well, as we all know. So while I am while I purchase things that I will buy and use and enjoy, and I don't worry so much about the longevity, I do want them to last me quite a few seasons, obviously, a handful of years, and satin doesn't wear well on anything, right? Especially on shoes and bags. So I decided not to do that, and then I was gonna get the Crocs again, and then very last moment, I see these sitting on the shelf, and I was like, you know what, let me just try those on, because I'd seen pictures, and in general, this was like the only thing from the very beginning that I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. That's a cute way to collaborate, to get, the two logos into one item. So that being said, ta-da, this is the item that I purchased. So we're going to open it, and I just think they're adorable, like really cute. So they open like this. All right, so I honestly, Gucci packaging is always incredible. So we have all of these little Gucci little books here, the extra pair of laces here, so you guys know this little thing, that you know that it is a pair of sneakers, right? So Gucci always has this incredible packaging, no matter what they do. I am not a fan of like Louboutin packaging. I'm not a fan of Bottega packaging. I think that they do absolutely the least that they could possibly do. But Gucci packaging, always amazing. Dior packaging, always amazing. And I think that's like part of the luxury experience. I don't know why these other brands don't just like jump on the bandwagon here. Give us something exciting. Gucci bags, Gucci, like the shopping bags of like the past, I don't know, these new ones are this like green thing. But remember in like 16, 17 when they had like, I might have some still, like these incredible packages with like the flowers and the this and the that, and I had a bunch of boxes that kind of got a little destroyed in my move, but God, like such amazing stuff. And like, I don't know why all these other houses don't follow suit, But anyway, This is the outside of the Gucci box. So inside it's like this, almost like a psychedelic pattern with the Gucci Adidas logo in there. You see that? Show you a little bit. I don't know if it's showing up very well, but anyway, it's very, very cool. And then the other part of the box, so it has like this big thing so you can hold it, and then the tissue paper is the same as the inside of the box. So let's open this up. It comes with 2 dust bags. Thank you, Gucci. You don't want to be like Louboutin and give me 1. 2 is always nice. So, and even the dust bags are cute. Like, it all matches, right? So look at how cute. So it's a yellow with like a purplish, maroonish logo. And we take them out, and like, it's just like how they put it in so many, like how nice, right? Like, give me all the extra stuff that I pay for, right? So that, and this is what I purchased. So I got and I love them. I think they're really, really, really cute. They are the classic gazelles. These were like my favorite freaking shoes in middle school. I think I had a pair of green ones. I had a pair, who even knows, black ones for sure, but these were my absolute favorites. So they are gazelles. They are, the back has this Gucci, can you see this? The Gucci Adidas logo. It is in like a gold on a red background, like a darkish red. And then the shoe itself is like a gold tan color. So it's perfect for fall. It's perfect. It's a perfect kind of neutral, I think. It's gonna match a ton. And then on the bottom by the sole, you have the GGs going all the way around the rubber on the bottom, which I love because it's gonna protect the fabric, right? So everything is kind of safely tucked inside this outer leather, this outer rubber, excuse me. And then the print itself is like the traditional canvas print, and it just has the logo like that. Is that gonna work? Maybe not. There you go, guys. So that's what it looks like. I mean, they are exceptionally comfortable. I got them in a, what size is this? I think it's a 38 and a half. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it's an 8.5 US. I guess these run, I don't know if these run like Gucci sizes or like Adidas sizes. I'm not 100% sure how. It doesn't say 38 and a half. It says 8.5 inside the shoe. So I'm assuming that that is, let me just see on here. Yeah, there's nowhere. Okay. Well, I don't know. I was gonna see if there was a sticker or something that said like a 38 and a half or whatever, but it is an 8.5. So it must be, I guess, Adidas sizing. I don't know. Gucci, I always wear 39. I don't have a pair of the Ace sneakers, but I was considering it for a while, and so I was trying them on in different sizes. I know that they run large. I was somewhere between a 30, the reason I don't have them is I was somewhere between a 38 and a 38 and a half in those, and I could just never get like a perfectly comfortable fit. So I didn't get them. So I don't know, again, if these are Adidas sizes, but I am an 8.5 in regular sneakers, so I guess it could very well be. But that's pretty much it. They are extremely comfortable. They are extremely padded and soft on the bottom. I am not a huge sneaker fan. I have quite a few sneakers, but I'm not a huge sneaker fan, to be honest, at this point. But these are like, I just didn't want to pass them up. I think that they're like the perfect combination of the two houses. It makes sense. It's a traditional Adidas shoe, but it has the Gucci print, so it's just like it makes sense. Some of the other stuff I feel like in their collection, like the clogs, I don't know. There's a bunch of things that I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like it's neither house is, you know, it's neither a Adidas thing or like a Gucci thing. I like it when they have like classic things that are a combination of the two. And so that's why I went with this one. So that is it, guys. I've been rambling for like a half an hour at this point about shoes and my thoughts on shoes and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, if you're thinking about either one of them, they're both great. They're both great. Again, I'm not sure. We'll see if I end up keeping the Louboutins or if I have, you know, if I rethink this thing and decide that it's really not me, I'm gonna try it on with some outfits later and just see like where am I going to. Oops, sorry guys, my light went off. Where am I going to wear them to? How am I going to dress them up? How am I going to do all this stuff? So we'll see later. The Adidas definitely are not going back though. I love them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining. I will have another unboxing coming probably for a bag. This time that will probably be the next one. I'm waiting on a bag. It came yesterday and I missed it. I was not home. My son was listening for the door, and it apparently, according to him, they didn't knock or ring the bell. They just left a note. So who knows? But it did not make its way to my house yesterday, so it's not here. I should have it hopefully tomorrow, and I'll have a video up soon with that bag. That's an exciting one. It's not anything mainstream at the moment. It is a older style, but it's an exciting one. It's one that I loved the minute I saw it before, and I just never got it until I found it on Fashion File at a great price, since I'm not focused so much on new anymore. So yeah, so that's the whole deal, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for coming. Please like, subscribe, come back, join me on this journey of YouTube uncomfortable videos until they get, until I can kind of roll them out normally and comfortably, and I don't look so weird and strange on here. But I would love to have you guys back. I would love for you to, like I said, to subscribe and be part of my little family here that I'm trying to create. So thanks again, and I will see you guys soon.